So here we go, lifting one leg up and then the other, keeping your core engaged. You're going to get one leg out and then the opposite one. Feel your tummy muscles working all the time, and only move the legs out enough that you still feel your body stay engaged and you don't lift your back up off the ground. We're going to aim for about 12 to 16 of these, and when you're finished from there, we're going to then move on to bring your 2 feet in the ground, hands across the chest, and drive your hips up forward and slowly bring them back down onto the ground. Once again, drive them up, slowly bring them back down. You can stay like this, or you can move to one leg, driving the hips up, coming back down. You'll feel this work a little bit more into the hamstrings and into the glutes, and a little bit harder to come up high. But keep experimenting with it, or go back to the 2 legs, engaging the glutes, coming up, and slowly back down as you come back down. The third exercise, you can use a cushion between your legs. I'm just using my hands here. If you had a cushion, you wouldn't need to lift your head up off the ground. So you're just basically squashing your inner thighs together as if you're squashing your hand and then bringing it back down. You'll feel the muscles on the inside of the legs working. So this is going to help the inside of the thighs and the groin muscles. I'd recommend you use something instead of your hand, so a cushion or a towel or something, so it allows your upper body to relax. Once you're finished there, we're coming down onto our side. We're going to do the clamshell. So your knees are bent, your feet stay together, and it's just like you're opening up the top knee and bringing it back down. Make sure your hips are stacked one on top of the other so you don't fall backwards. And if you're okay with this, you can extend it, and start by using a straight leg. So very slowly, you're only moving it up a small little bit, up and down through the leg, and you may feel it into the top of the hip. Once again, aim for about 12 to 16 of these. Once we're ready, we're going to go on to the side plank. On your knees and on your elbows. If that's okay, you can be on the toes, which you'll see in a minute, but what you're trying to do all the time is keep your body nice and strong. Feel a string pulling you up nice and tall through the hip, and feeling the string bringing you up through the arm as well. Holding that there, aim for about 30 seconds, then come back down, and we're on to our front plank. Once again, you're looking for a nice straight line, whether you're on your knees or whether you're on your toes. Nice straight line through the body. Aiming for about 30 seconds as well. If you need a break, come back down onto your knees. And once you're ready, then we're going to turn over onto the other side. Knees to the front, heels to the back, and we start with the clamshell there as well. Let your upper body be nice and relaxed. Keep one hip directly over the other, opening up the knee and bringing it back down. And if you're okay and you'd like to do a straight leg, you can do that as well. Nice and long out, pointing your toes forward, slowly up and down. Once you're happy with those, you're then onto your final side plank. So what you're going to do from there is bring down the leg, come up onto your knees and your elbows. And like I said before, you're trying to lift up high through the hip. If you're okay with that and you're on your side, straight up through the arm, straight up through the hip, feel like a string is pulling you all the way up. Aim once again for 30 seconds if you can there. Feel it through your core, come back down, and then you're all done.